Hi, this is Second Story Garage. I'm Quentin Young. I'm here with Ayo Awosika. How you doing?
I'm great.
Thanks for coming in.
How are you?
A lot of Colorado fans know you because you lived here and you sang with all kinds of people. We were just talking, like the list is too long to even mention. Moved to New York City in 2013.
Yeah.
A couple years ago. And now you're out. You're back here doing a show at Dazzle because you're releasing an album.
Yes.
This week. Tell us about the album.
Yeah, totally. I've been working on this album for the past 3 years. It's called We Best Not Wait. And I did like a Kickstarter campaign to get the funds going, which was more
By the
than
way,
successful.
I love that it took 3 years, but it's called We Best Not Wait.
Anyway, so
what took so long? Tell us about the journey.
I had a vision like for how I wanted to record the album, and I knew we were talking about this before. I wanted to work with a certain producer. His name's Scott Jacoby, living in New York, and so I was flying back and forth to meet with him, do pre-production.
And he's worked with a lot of.
Yeah, he's like worked with John Legend and Jose James and all these amazing people. He's like a Grammy guy, and so I was flying to New York to work with him, and. I don't know, like once we kind of like recorded the album, I was trying to figure out how I wanted to release it. Because as you know, these days there are all these different ways to release music independently. Right. And then the other option was, are we going to try to pitch it to labels? So I just kind of took my time. And I think also in the process, I got to the point, I was still living here, and I decided, I'm going to take the plunge and move to New York. So I moved to New York, finished the album, and just really kind of like put it on the back burner to focus on getting the live show where I wanted it to be, and didn't really feel like the pressure to have to get the record out. I really wanted to make sure I did it right because I'd put so much time and energy, and all my Kickstarter backers had put so much, of their energy and their love and their money into it. So it ended up taking 3 years, but it's going to come out June 9th, which I'm super excited about.
What is it like for you to, after that 3-year journey, to listen to it now? What kind of feelings?
That's a good question. Do
you have when you hear it? I mean, is it if you had played what came out 3 years ago to you, what would you have said?
I still feel like great about it. I think that what I wanted from this album was for it to be a timeless record, that in like 10 years you can listen to it and still feel like it's relevant, that you can find something that you can connect to in it. And so for me, because it's such a personal record, it's a lot of like my own personal story or stories that are connected to my life, it still feels relevant. So I listen to it now, and it's not like I listen to it every day, but when I do listen to it, I still feel like, we kind of captured what I was going for.
That's good.
Yeah. And
you were talking about before, you've already got new material.
We have enough for like an EP, which we're going to do. Yeah. Hopefully like late summer.
And so one of those new songs is Superman, right? Which you played for us today.
Yep.
And I dare you to like not move when you hear that song. Because I felt like listening, I was like, I couldn't help it.
It's a headbanger.
So is that about somebody in particular?
Oh, wow. Good question. Awkward. Yeah, it is. It was a relationship where I was realizing that at the end of the relationship that person was sort of like, I think, thinking that I was expecting so much of him, like expecting him to be a certain thing.
Right, because the song isn't about a Superman. It's about you don't have to.
It's the opposite. Yeah, you don't need to be Superman. Just be yourself. Like, I just want your time. I just want to be with you as you are. So
right. And that's
how
good
that song came about. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
Totally.
So we ask all our artists to bring us something. You actually you brought us something that we don't have.
I was actually worried that you would have like 4 clocks or something.
We don't have a clock. We have a mirror and
many things.
We have most of the things you need to like put together a house, except for a clock.
Yeah, good. I'm glad that worked out.
But this is related to.
Yeah, so the album is called We Best Not Wait, and the first lyric is "This is the time, this is the place." So wanted to get you a clock to remind you not to wait to do the things that you want to do in life. Now's the time. That's the idea.
It's we have to put some batteries in it.
Yeah, it does need double A's.
1010 right now.
Yes.
Isn't there a radio station in New York, 1010 Wins?
Maybe.
I think so. I grew up in New York, and I remember.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anyway.
Come out and visit us.
I'd come out like every year. So if I go out and you're playing, I will come and see you out there. You've played with so many folks that we know out here, we were talking about the Motet,
Yeah.
Youth Orchestra,
Yeah.
Jaden Carlson, Bella
Yeah.
Vetch, they've all been in Second Story Garage, so check out those
they're
sessions.
all awesome.
Yeah, so do you get to like hang out with those folks when you come out
Yeah,
here?
we were just talking about this. These trips are usually like I used to teach a lot here too. Bella and Jaden were students of mine, and so I come back and like to play shows
job,
and
by the way.
teach. I mean, they're already amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I come back and I teach and play shows, and so trips are usually like pretty jam packed. But I've been realizing I want to just have more trips where I come out here. I can just like spend time with people that I love. Like, have you guys had Chimney Choir here too? You guys have
No.
it? You should have them. They're good.
Okay.
They're really good friends too, and just getting to see. I think the other thing that's hard is like most of my friends who are musicians. They're going to be playing shows. They're going to be on the road. They're going to be touring. So
Right.
it's really special when we can like cross paths.
So this episode's not going to come out in time for people to see your Dazzle show, but you mentioned you're going to come back later.
Yeah.
Mention that again.
Okay, so the show, our album release show is this week, but I'll be back in July performing at that new jazz club Nocturne,
in Denver.
and in Denver, and hopefully doing some touring at the end of the month as well. And I'll be back in August, so I'm around, and all my stuff is on my website.
We love the new material,
Thanks you.
and thanks for coming out and playing.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
This is Second Story Garage. Watch the videos. Hi, this is Second Story Garage, and I'm here with Iowa.
Iowa.
So close.
No, you were looking at me like, are you
I
gonna
just
get
was
this? Are you gonna get?
Don't forget your name, too.
Okay. I forgot. Okay, here we go. Let's try this again.
Okay.
Hi, this is Second Story Garage. I'm Quentin Young. I'm here with Iowa. Oh my God. Try one more time. Can we just change your name?